Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to your magic moon message. This is the peace dealer, fresh out the shower, moon in Gemini, in between Mars and Jupiter, sun in Leo, 300-degree signature, rewards from friends and careers, hopes and wishes. This is the true understanding of the talent you're getting ready to activate and express on stage. And let me tell you why this is going to be very amazing. The word reward, in this context, whether that's the true meaning of the word, is not really relating to something good or bad as much as it is the experience, mutably in Gemini, of the results of your performance. Let's say the entirety of Leo season was your performance. And even though the new moon in Leo is going to really activate elements of what you do with this performance, we could say from the full moon to the new moon was getting everyone prepared for you to actually perform, getting the audience ready with the full moon seated. Now this 11th house Gemini is watching your friends take seat. Or if we want to use the analogy that you've been performing, this is you coming into, we could say the performance was the full moon to the Taurus moon. We had the results. Now the moon in Gemini is the standing ovation from your friends. The mutable quality of this is really just, especially 300 degrees mathematically, harvesting what you activated, what you integrated, the emotions and the mindset you brought on stage with you. And so as you harvested this performance, this is going to really just show what results based off of the strength and quality you put in. All right, whether those are results you find negative or positive really depends on you, and that's why you want to pay very close attention to this day. Leo and Virgo are the last zodiac signs that have individual friendship houses. All right, once we step into Libra, their 11th house is Leo, the first social sign. What zodiac signs are like this? We have, of course, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, and Virgo. Those are the four signs that have individual friendship houses. Two of those signs are actual individuals, Gemini and Cancer, and two of those signs are social, the performer Leo and the critic Virgo. So the 11th house Gemini aspect as a performer enables them to understand who their true friends are, who truly belongs around you, what are the mindsets that belong around a socially integrative performer that performs to an audience. The reason why this is going to be so fucking badass is because not only are you understanding relative to this alignment of your heart and courage to express what you want to say, but this is going to help you with the moon truly understand who your friends are, what rewards you're going to be experiencing, that this applied effect will shift old feelings you no longer relate with, because now the mindset you activated through Gemini season, you're going to see borrowed and aligned with those who you consider friends, with those who you consider associates, with those who help you experience your wish come true through their like-minded thought. All right. But the reason why this is going to be badass is because Mars and Jupiter is here. So if you've been feeling this rawness, if you've been feeling this assertion, you're feeling the god of war. You may talk more shit on this day than you've ever talked, and you need to say it with your chest. Don't really care more about the ethics or how good or bad what you're saying is. You want to make sure it's tied to authenticity first. Then if it's something dishonorable and bad, you get to take that authentic base and then align it more to righteousness. If it's right or wrong, you're going to learn doesn't really matter, because you could be right, but if it's not authentic to who you are, you missed the mark. That's the sin. All right, keep that in mind. Anyone can say the right thing. It doesn't mean you're the right person to say that. So with that being said, the moon in Aries that helped you see the authenticity and originality in who you're performing is now going to have you communicate it and do some crowd participation and crowd work. All right, this actually does with Jupiter expand how much more support you will be coming into and understanding relative to this maintenance of authenticity. So don't switch up now that maybe you get kudos from a core group of people that you are not authentically aligned with. Because if you fall for the temptation of quantity versus quality, you could get short-term results but screw yourself over in the long term, where you do have the opportunity to gain both quality and quantity, qualitative and quantitative results and understanding. And with Mars that has already been activated, you're more aggressively charged towards the true direction you should move towards. I'm going to do the Mars and Gemini transit talk later at 5 p.m. PST, so we can go into how this signals the evolution of your magic power, which the last time Mars was here, it retrograded. So the way you move forward is going to account for this great reevaluation of your true actions and how you think about what you do since the last 2 years. And then, of course, the moon will once again go over Jupiter. And this 300-degree signature is getting ready for you to release with that Pisces signature so that you could activate moving forward with the new moon in Leo. So be very mindful, especially with the sextile to the North Node in Aries, which a lot of what you say, right, the disposition, you standing on the conviction of meaning what you say, is going to align you energetically, vibrationally, even just emitting a frequency, or as directly as talking to people and really through one-on-one conversations, meeting people like mine. This is going to align all the true team around you. All right. But because this is that 300-degree signature, you will come into a true understanding of everything that's coming around as a relative application of the quality that you have manifested this result of performance. All right. So who are you truly, experiencing this victory with? Who are you truly experiencing these results with? And the most important part of this transit is the square that's being made to Saturn and Pisces, because it's going to transform your beliefs around who you truly trust in your corner. All right. If we now reference Saturn making a 210 to 240 degree angle to the sun in Leo, and then of course the moon making a 300 to 330 degree angle to the sun in Leo, barring the 8th and the 11th house, this is definitely going to challenge who aligns with the integrity of your beliefs and who is also expanding to higher levels like your mind is at. So you have to make sure you're around the right people. Mercury and Virgo, of course, lightly squaring here, is feeding your brain with analysis and details before it reevaluates and applies these real facts towards how you're going to change your behavior around them. And relative to the square to Neptune and the Gemini energy, this is ripe with wishes, but it's going to test whether you need to see it to believe it, or if your believing allows you to see it. I'm not really telling you to just chase delusional musings. You don't want to be Delulu. You want to decide it's true. All right? You want to actually put yourself in a position as the creator of your own local reality, knowing that you can emit the brain waves that will become particles to change the nature of this experience. And the only reason why it's called delusional is because stupid people call genius people crazy people. And it takes a genius to actually be the fortune that changes whatever they want in their reality, not because they're waiting around for their manifestation to happen. No God or creator does that. We said that's what it is. That's what the fuck it is. If you want to be obsessed and desire it, don't let anyone tell you that, oh, if you do that, then that means you're telling the universe that you don't believe in your subconscious is not stupid. If you have decided that what you have casted is what you're creating, that's it. Manifestation is perfect. You can't fuck this up. You can only reinforce more of what you want to see. Whether that's by being a bitch and being like, oh, nothing's working out for me, or seeing what's happening and deciding, I already said this is what it is. That's what it is. Be gangster with it. How hard is it for you to be gangster with what the fuck you want? You have a universe here co-creating with you, and this is helping you understand the expansive angelic support Moon, Mars, Jupiter, you're going to understand the way you move with your true team is different. It's not like it ever has been before. You have more room to accomplish much more because they are following the integrity of your beliefs and your heart. And no one wants to follow a king or queen that is unsure of themselves. Well, I said I wanted this, but I don't know if I really want. Just do, what is it? What is it? Do you let this mutable reality that is subject to change in light of new information rule you, or do you rule it? It's as simple as that. Bozos make excuses. Kings and queens make deposits. Whether we're set back, we bounce back just as quickly. And I'm preparing you to be comfortable with being opposed and antagonized with the majority of the collective and their useless opinions that change every 2.5 weeks to years as people find more things to complain about, which is really just some element of being sad over their own mediocrity. You are not here to be mediocre. You run your life. That's it. And running your life can come with surrender and allowing things to happen naturally. But that's because you have already said the word. You have placed the order. You have decided what experience you're walking to. That's all you gotta do. And let literally your other self do the rest. Your other self is the 99+% of your being that's not even physical and is metaphysical and that you cannot see with your eyes relative to the less than 1% of the electromagnetic spectrum that is visible to you. It's up to you to let yourself get chained by theoretical models that have attempted to understand the universe, but the totality of what everyone on this planet knows about the universe is equal to a sand grain in an infinite beach with infinite sand grains. So it's up to you if you want to listen to that. That's worldly wisdom, or you could tap into God's wisdom, the universal wisdom that resides within each and every living being, and that can guide you through the Holy Spirit aligned with what's real. That's how you know if it's real or not. Everyone says they're God. Everyone says that they are guided by God. Okay, well, what about it is actually true and real? And what about it glorifies the collective God versus trying to just gain glory by itself? That's how you know if it's fake or not. There we go. That being said, I hope you enjoy this transit. This is going to really apply this changed idea around your performance. Who understands truly what you are expressing, and it's also going to evolve existing abilities and talents that you will understand in more enlightened ways what to take action of, how to take action with it. This is the second to last stop before the balsamic phase and the new moon, rather. The second to last stop before the new moon through the balsamic phase, that once we come into this understanding of how our team is changing, how our thoughts are changing, well, that's going to release old feelings because we're stepping more into the integrity and the conviction of our heart's directives. All right, you guys stay blessed as always. The God of War is telling the moon in Gemini to tell you, don't take no shit from anybody. Not any shit. It just sounds more bad if you say don't take no shit. Don't take no shit from anybody. All right? Do more than just stand up for yourselves. Call on the angels. They're here. They want smoke. They want smoke. That's it. It's facts. You know how many losers are still worshiping the devil and Lucifer? All right? Lucy fell from the war in heaven. That motherfucker is another fallen angel that is salty that they lost the war in heaven. Ask Gabriel about it. Ask Uriel. They were there. Who dropped Lucy? Michael dropped Lucy. They don't want no smoke. All right? They want to fucking worship a fallen one. Let them know we can recreate that war. I know I'm not the only angel feeling. If you're an angel, if you have angel connections, you're feeling that shit. That's Mars, Moon, Gemini. Motherfuckers want to talk shit. We have to remind them what happened in the past and that it can happen again. Read Revelations. So ain't nobody afraid. Let these sore losers be sore losers. We still ride at dawn. You stay blessed as always. Peace.